It's a great question.
Oh, great. Yeah, so FashionEx is my new baby and passion. So it's basically my 24 years that I'm giving back to the community, to the startups in fashion design. We are aiming to build this community with experts and with the startups that need that push to accelerate and to go a bit faster into this world. And the response is quite interesting, because what we finally discover is that not only the startups are in need of that support, but we have the big companies that are more corporate that are looking for new talents. And they don't have, either they don't want to invest in the cost of coaching, training, and getting those products to the market time. So working with us and having those companies investing in the startups makes it quite interesting.
Yeah, it's almost like you're beyond the case of teaching and you're an incubator.
Yeah, so that's it.
And then you're going to have an investment community that's going to be dying to jump into the startups that are taught well enough that they can put out something that everyone wants. And I think that's a really interesting point of activation, where you're at the product development, brand development level, at a deep level at the factory.
Exactly.
So that M to C, that sort of consumer direct product, D to C, direct to consumer, it's M to C, right? From China.
Yeah, and the most important thing is, and what I am very passionate about, it's to break down those barriers and really put it at a transparent level. Gone are the days that you will hide your cost, you will hide everything. It's okay to talk about it and to be able to service in a way and to coach companies to be able to go directly to factories, to be able to understand what's behind making a garment or what's behind the technology. We go a lot into new technology and fashion. How do we merge that together? Quite interesting, and more that the community is getting built, more and more it's becoming also a global community. People are coming from every corners of the country, of every country, and are looking to have that sharing and experience sharing, and what can we do next. Sustainability is really important too. I think right there. So if the logical steps for me are to deal with all the current opportunities, but I think one that you just mentioned, which I know is here now, is if you wanted to take a position and do something more expansive and interesting, you could go into some type of sustainability program almost on an indefinite basis, because the new generation, the Gen Z, is 400 million strong, spoiled rotten by their parents, subsidized with stipends, living in cities, and professionals that make money, and they have very little debt, and if they do, their parents pay it off. So they have these big wallets, and they actually care a lot about their environment. They care tremendously.
A lot, and they care so much more than previous generations, and no one's really addressing this yet in a big scale level, right?
But
it's not
but
there yet.
It's starting, like the summit that we had yesterday, it was all about that. It was about the One Road, One Belt textile with their cross-boarding. And we were talking about the environment has to be sustainable. It has to be on a recycling business. It cannot be fast fashion anymore. It cannot be wasting energy, the water, the electricity, the way that this industry was consuming so much. So we were kind of shaking up the manufacturers here right now, and they need to wake up, and that's what they're doing, because they see that they're losing a lot of traction right now.
Absolutely.
And that is interesting.